The object of Taxi Chronicles is to allow real riders with real stories share their experience and enhance your life. So sit back and enjoy the journey. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. Today we have another interesting guest. We've interviewed him already and he's got so much going on in his life, we need to interview him again. He's a specialist in go-karting, so we're just going to find out what it is all about go-karting that he loves and how he got into it, and what we also can learn. Maybe you've got kids and you want to put them in go-karting yourself. Nice to have you here today, Connor.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so tell us, how long you been in go-karting, what got you started and what motivates you?
So I've been, to go through those chronologically, I guess, I've been in go-karting for 10 years, 11 years. And I think what got me started is the best part of the story. My brother was part of the go-karting society at Kingston, and if anyone from Kingston University is hearing this, everything I'm about to say is a lie. It's definitely not true. He was the president of the go-karting society for a while, and then I pretended to go to Kingston University, got a sports card, and joined the go-karting society at the university that I wasn't at. So I went along to all their university events and I just fell in love with it that way. I was quite young at the time, so everyone in the society thought it was very funny to have this young kid along, but I also had the advantage of being very light because I was young at the time, so that's a massive advantage in go-karting. And yeah, it's taken me all over the world now. Well, especially in Europe. We've done most of the English tracks, some of the Welsh tracks, been to the Netherlands, France, did the Le Mans 24-hour twice in go-karts.
So you're driving for 24 hours?
24 hours.
You're a tall guy. How tall are you?
Yeah, I'm 6'3".
So you're just a bit taller than me because I shrunk from the military. I used to be 6'3".
Fair play.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how's that? Because go-karts aren't that big. You must get cramped.
Yes, it's the wrists. I haven't been that recently, but I have a lot thicker wrists than my friends, and they all like to say that it comes from extracurriculars, but it actually just comes from go-karting.
Really? That's one way to build muscle on your wrists?
For sure. Forearms and wrists.
Martial arts people need to get in some go-karts.
Yes, yeah. Your arms will be dying after a 6-hour, 24-hour race to begin with. When you first do those, you will come out like a changed human being.
Is that petrol or diesel?
Petrol, I believe, yeah.
Oh, petrol. And how does it work? Do you have a pit stop where you have a changeover? You have people checking tires?
Yeah, you change like once every hour. You change tyres once every 3 hours. Yeah.
Do you have to do it, or do you have a team that does it?
Well, we all do it for each other because we switch drivers every 2 hours or 1 hour, depending on how much they can last. And
How many people on the team then?
It would be 5 people on a team usually. Yeah.
Okay, so 5 people, and including the one driver.
Yeah. Well, it's not just one driver. It's not one driver doing a full 24 hours. They'd pass out.
Yeah. So when I say
drivers.
5 people, so you're all 5 drivers.
Yeah.
But you're all taking turns, so that's broken down into sections of 6 hours each.
Yeah.
Whatever, or however you're going to do it, at 1 hour each, but 6 times.
Exactly.
And then you all work on the vehicle. Unbelievable.
We all do each other's pit stops, and
So you're competing against other countries?
Yes, and teams as well. The first Eindhoven 24-hour race I did, we were against 3 Porsche teams. Porsche, we beat all of them.
Really?
Every single one.
So wait a minute, let's get this right.
Yes.
First of all, what's your club called?
Kingston University Karting Society.
Oh, so you're still with them?
Yeah.
Karting Society, the way you put it makes it sound very old, ancient, and you're beating Porsche.
It's a very old school karting team, and we have a lot of really great drivers that have been through that university.
What's the brand that you drive?
No, each individual track provides the karts for arrive and drive competitions.
But you said the other team was Porsche.
The team, so the drivers all worked for Porsche and were Porsche drivers. Yeah, they came along to try and smoke some go-karters and failed.
So that's very embarrassing for them.
Yeah, that's why no one's heard about it. Yeah.
They suppress They did like a anti-COVID measure when they sort of suppressed.
Yeah, that race has actually got a lot of drama that went down during it. We got done for cheating in that race.
Really?
We did cheat.
Honesty's the best policy.
Yeah, for sure. We saw 3 Porsche teams and we were like, well, let's just have some fun. This isn't going to be one that we're competing in. So the people running the races came round and asked us to write down our weights, and we were all like, right, well, let's just say we're all fat bastards. And we weren't. And then when they're about 4 hours in, we set 4 consecutive fastest lap times. They just looked out and went, that chap out there is not hundreds of kilos, he's about 50 kilos, and that's why he's setting the fastest lap time. You lot are wrong'uns. And so they punished us with a few lap penalties, and then we still came second.
So would you have won if you hadn't cheated?
No, probably not. The team, no.
I like this guy now. He's just honest, probably not. It was Porsche. What do you expect us to do? Like, come on, man, alive.
Yeah, the team that won were incredible. Yeah, they were some serious.
So
talent.
they were really pleased with you then.
Yeah, we had some really good battles with them.
There's no good handshaking or anything at the end of that.
Yeah. It was all calm. It was all calm mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good fun.
That's an interesting one. Interesting. Okay, what would be your advice to someone who wants to get into go-karting?
It's an expensive sport, but there's ways around that. 1, join school teams, join university teams, and 2, if you don't have a part-time job, just go work at a go-kart track. They're going to let you test the karts. They're going to let you like play around in the go-karts, and you'll be the fastest person on that track. It was one of my earliest part-time jobs after I joined my brother. I spent a lot of time working bars afterwards, but I really, really loved working at a go-kart track, and I would really recommend it for anyone that likes motorsports.
Okay, that's good. Mm-hmm. You said it's expensive.
It is.
How much is like a membership fee going on average, you know?
I wouldn't say it's an average. It's like memberships you got to worry about. It's like what you work it out as is it used to be about £1 a minute.
A minute?
A minute, yeah. And now it's about £2 a minute. And that's like petrol prices going up, so you need to find the savvy ways of doing it.
Solar panel cars, go-karts?
No, not yet, yeah.
They must surely
electric go-karts really haven't got there yet, and Formula E is...
Think about the thrust that you have in an electric car.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously this is an electric car, we've got a good thrust.
You'll find electric go-karts at inside tracks. That's where you'll find electric go-karts.
Inside track? Inside
go-kart tracks, but you are never going to get good at go-karting doing inside tracks, sadly. Because there's not enough pace, there's not enough technicality. They slide too much because of the flooring that they have to use. Yeah.
You're a real connoisseur when it comes to this, aren't you?
I love go-karting, yeah. It's good fun.
So how many medals have you won? You know?
I've won probably, say, like about 10, somewhere in that region.
And do you race every year, once a year, or is it?
Oh no, like once a month.
Really?
Yeah, it's good fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Indeed.
Sorry?
Yeah, indeed. Yeah.
Okay.
Loved it. Sadly, some of them aren't all first place, you know.
Yeah. How long did it take you until you got really good at it?
I would say it not as long as most, because I had all of these very experienced go-karters around me, because I went straight into it in a karting society. Mm-hmm. I was around some people that have been doing it for years and years. Like, I was very lucky to, like, someone who's been regarded as the George Turner, and that cracks me up, because he grew up on a go-kart track. He was one of the people in the society, and yeah, he taught me a lot, and so did my brother and all the other people in the society. Yeah.
We're coming to the end of the journey, but 2 quick questions.
Yes.
Fitness, what are the exercises that you need to be doing?
Yeah.
And the other one is kit.
Right.
Do you have to provide your own kit?
You do not. The first one, fitness, it's core. Core is huge, and then the limbs that are normally ignored, like neck, wrists, forearms. They're the big ones.
Rotate them.
Yeah, for sure. They take a lot of pressure because you're all about fighting the G-force that you're going through. And then when it comes to kit, there's people often look down on people that don't have kit, but there is absolutely no need for it. Every go-kart track you go to that's worth its merit in salt will provide you with the kit you need. If I was going to get anything, and if I was like, what's the best bit of kit you can get, it's the shoes. If you can get proper racing shoes that have the rolling tread on the heel, then that's the one.
Well, thanks a lot for that.
No worries.
And where can people find you on your Kingston social media?
Be on Facebook. It would be Kingston Official Karting Society, or COX for short.
Okay, well, thanks a lot for that, and we wish you well.
Thank you very much.
We hope that episode enhanced your life. We post an interview every day, as well as vlogging on our social media channels. Don't forget to subscribe to get our latest episode.